All right. So now let's get to the real stuff.
Okay.
What's it like being married to Ellen?
She's right here. I mean, you've known us for a while. We
Yes.
have like the best relationship ever.
9 years.
9 years.
A
nearly
great
9 years,
relationship.
Yeah.
Portia just left Ellen behind after getting close with new man. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi may have just hit the final note in their long celebrated relationship. But what's next for Portia, and why is her new connection making headlines? Well, known for standing strong in the face of adversity and challenging stereotypes, Ellen and Portia became the icons of same-gender marriage rights, opening the doors for representation in Hollywood. However, recent events are starting to paint a different picture. Portia has recently been spotted with a new man, and it's turning heads everywhere. After years of standing by Ellen's side, reports say Portia's recent companionship has left Ellen blindsided, with sources even claiming that Ellen feels betrayed. Portia's choice to step into this new connection has raised questions about her journey and what may have been going on behind closed doors all along. Could this be a fresh start for Portia after years of feeling like she was in Ellen's shadow? Or is there more to this story? To understand this whole story, let's rewind and see where things started for Ellen and Portia.
Don't lie ever,
Yeah, ever.
about anything.
Don't ever lie.
Ever.
So, Ellen and Portia's relationship began back in 2004 when they formed a powerful connection. At that time, same-gender couples rarely found public acceptance in the spotlight. But Ellen and Portia were different. They became one of the first celebrity couples to openly advocate for marriage equality. In 2008, when they tied the knot, they set an example for countless people. Their relationship wasn't just romantic, it was offering hope to fans who craved representation. For years, Ellen and Portia appeared inseparable, celebrating each other's milestones and sharing the kind of public affection that stood out in a world where such relationships were still mostly closeted. They managed to balance fame with what looked like a commitment to each other, winning the admiration of both Hollywood and fans around the world. Their marriage was seen as a refuge from the glitz and pressure of fame, two people who found stability in each other amidst the spotlight. But as with many relationships, cracks began to show. As Ellen's career grew and her talk show became a daytime TV staple, her focus seemed to shift almost to her work. Reports started surfacing about Ellen's demanding career schedule, with Portia often left to navigate a busy, high-profile life that she wasn't comfortable with. Insiders hinted that the bond between them became strained as Ellen's fame skyrocketed, while Portia's role took a backseat. Although Portia remained supportive, there were signs that the balance they once enjoyed was slipping away. But what happens when love starts feeling like a cage instead of a home? Behind the scenes, whispers of Ellen's controlling nature began to surface. Ellen's career was built on a bright, positive image, but people close to the couple have hinted that she maintained a strong grip on her inner circle, and that included Portia. It's been reported that Ellen wanted things done her way, from their lifestyle choices to social circles, and it began to take a toll on Portia's mental and emotional health. Despite her love for Ellen, friends claim Portia started feeling restricted by Ellen's need for control, feeling less like a partner and more like an accessory to Ellen's life.
Because I got some followers like straight off the bat, which was great. And remember when I told you that first weekend, I said, baby, I've got 32,000 followers. You know what you said to me? Do you remember?
I think I do.
Yeah, you said, oh, that's great, honey. I have 32 million.
Portia began feeling isolated as Ellen's fame grew. In fact, sources claim that Portia's struggle with this isolation had been ongoing for years. It's said that she felt her individuality was slowly fading as she became more of a background player in Ellen's world. This, combined with Ellen's alleged intense work life, left Portia feeling emotionally suppressed as her needs and aspirations were set aside for Ellen's career. The talks about strain and control weren't new. Over the years, fans and close friends have noticed moments where Portia seemed uncomfortable or distant at events, raising questions about the true nature of their partnership. When Ellen faced backlash over allegations about the toxic work environment on her show, many folks wondered if her control issues extended into her marriage. For Portia, it may have felt like there was no safe space for her to express herself or find a voice of her own. It seems Portia finally found the courage to step out of Ellen's shadow, and she's glowing with her new independence. Since separating from Ellen, Portia appears to be in a period of self-discovery. She has stepped away from her former identity as just Ellen's wife and is embracing her own interests. This new man in her life seems to symbolize something much more than companionship. He may represent Portia taking back control, reclaiming her individuality, and rediscovering the sense of freedom she once lost in the high-pressure life she shared with Ellen. According to sources, Portia is now exuding a sense of confidence and empowerment that friends say has been absent for a long time. Free from Ellen's influence, she seems revitalized, exploring new aspects of herself and living life on her own terms, far from the quiet and often reserved person she appeared to be while by Ellen's side. side. Fans and insiders say Portia's happiness is evident, describing her as being relaxed in her interactions with friends and family. Some even suggest that this period of freedom has allowed her to reassess what she wants in life. No longer confined to the expectations tied to Ellen's celebrity lifestyle, Portia is living a life that feels authentic to her, one where her voice and choices finally take center stage.
Hello. Hello. All right, what are you making?
I can't pronounce it. This thing.
Okay. Kofta. Okay. Kofta. Potato.
Potato.
All right. Here's what I'd like to say. I have this stack. I just got the Great Wall of China and Dubai. Oh my God. Look at that one. So, yeah, a lot of the Eiffel Tower. And that's what's going to happen soon. And, ouch. Sorry. All right. Goodbye.
Now, the million-dollar question: who's this new mystery man, and what does he bring to Portia's life that Ellen didn't? While the identity of Portia's new partner remains under wraps, there's plenty of buzz surrounding the things he brings into her life. Insiders close to Portia have painted a picture of a relationship that is supportive and understanding, highlighting qualities that Portia felt were lacking in her marriage to Ellen. This man exudes a calm energy that has allowed Portia to fully express herself without the pressure of conforming to the lifestyle she had with Ellen. Unlike the structured, high-stakes world Ellen's fame demanded, this new relationship seems to offer a softer, more intimate space where Portia can relax and be herself. Friends close to Portia have observed a difference in her behavior since this man entered her life. Describing him as an emotionally attentive partner, insiders say he encourages Portia's personal growth, respects her need for individuality, and provides a steady foundation that she struggled to find in her marriage. The relationship isn't bound by the public pressures and constant media scrutiny that Ellen's fame brought into their lives. Instead, Portia's new partner has been a grounding influence, giving her room to breathe, unwind, and rediscover herself outside the roles she once filled in her highly publicized marriage. What's interesting here is the difference between this relationship and her former one with Ellen. In this new chapter, Portia appears more carefree, spending time enjoying simple activities away from the glitz of Hollywood. Reports reveal that she's reconnecting with hobbies and interests that she had set aside during her time with Ellen, which had been centered around Ellen's career. According to people close to her, this happiness isn't necessarily about being with someone else, but rather about finding the freedom to be herself again. Her new partner's approach to life complements this journey, and the support he offers is something Portia has appreciated. But as Portia moves on, Ellen's reaction is not so good.
Very unfortunate. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Unbelievable.
Ignorant.
Ignorant.
I would say the word ignorant. I mean, you know, this isn't just about gay couples. It's a lot of people who are trying to have children. There are a lot of people who use a surrogate and their partner can't, you know, have a baby for one reason or another. It's unbelievable that somebody would be that ignorant of this, you know. And why now? What happened that they... Anyway, ignorant. And
it was weird.
News of Portia's connection has hit Ellen hard. Sources close to the talk show host describe her as struggling to accept this new chapter in Portia's life. While Ellen is known for her composed, upbeat public persona, behind closed doors, she's wrestling with feelings of jealousy and heartache. This new relationship has brought out a side of Ellen many haven't seen, a side marked by insecurity and regret. According to insiders, Ellen feels blindsided by Portia's choice to move on so quickly, especially given that they shared nearly 2 decades together. There's a sense of betrayal that Ellen is said to be struggling with, even though their relationship had been on rocky ground for quite some time. However, Ellen's reaction hasn't been so sympathetic in the eyes of her fans. Some sources suggest that her reaction seems out of place considering her own dating history. While Ellen has been vocal about her love for Portia, there have been whispers over the years of her own flings and flirtations allegedly with both men and women. These rumors have never been fully confirmed, but people close to the couple say that Ellen's own reported infidelities may have contributed to Portia's eventual choice to leave, as she began to feel undervalued and sidelined in their marriage. Matter of fact, Ellen's reaction seems layered with her own secrets. The talks about Ellen's alleged affairs have been trending for years, with some sources suggesting she led something of a double life. While her image remained tightly controlled, filled filled with positive messages and charitable acts, there have been allegations that Ellen sought comfort in other relationships behind the scenes. This double life added strain to her relationship with Portia, who, despite her own love for Ellen, couldn't ignore the effects of these reported infidelities. Friends of Portia say that while she tolerated these alleged indiscretions for years, they began to chip away at the foundation of trust in their marriage. For Portia, the talks of Ellen's supposed flings may have been the breaking point. Sources say Portia felt stuck between loyalty to Ellen and her own desire for a more genuine, open relationship. Over time, the weight of Ellen's alleged secrets created a wall between them, leaving Portia to navigate emotional challenges on her own. Now, with her new partner, she's free to pursue a fresh start. And though Ellen's reaction has raised some eyebrows for Portia, this may be the clean break she needed to find happiness on her own terms.
I mean, why would I support that? Why would I support
me
someone
too.
who says something so nasty to?
Really.
As fans continue to react to the breakup, some people are expressing support for Portia's journey, with one fan commenting, "I'm surprised Portia didn't do it sooner. Good luck with your newfound freedom, sweetie." Another follower wrote, "Good, Ellen's karma has arrived. That's what happens when you put out bad vibes, they return and point right back at you. Deal with it." While Portia seems to be looking toward the future, Ellen appears to be reflecting on what went wrong. Close friends suggest she's taking a hard look at herself and her past choices, contemplating the factors that led to the breakdown of one of Hollywood's most enduring relationships. Some people think that this period of self-reflection may be a turning point for Ellen, who has faced her share of ups and downs both personally and professionally. Others, however, question if Ellen will truly change or if her personality will remain unchanged while affecting her future relationships. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's all for today. I will see you in the next video.